What's up, everyone? We are doing some back testing, and I am still getting set up, but that's all right. Let's see. Oh, jeez. I need to pull up my back testing results sheet where we record our results. Here it is. All right, so what are we looking at now? All right, looks like we are back testing oil, US OIL, oil to the US dollar for February of 23 with the strategy that we are back testing. So let's go ahead and get to that day, that month, February 23. We're testing from 7:30 to 9 a.m. Mountain Time. I believe that's 9:30 to 11 Eastern Time. Okay. Make sure we have the correct chart here. US oil. All right, perfect. We are good to go. Get rid of this. It's always annoying and in the way. All right. Well, let's get started. One day at a time. Here we go. I feel like I need to be zoomed in a little more. There we go. Yep, actually have a trade on the very first bar. Let's see, how do I want to do this? Probably round to the nearest hundredth is what we're going to do. Yeah, we're going to need round to the nearest hundredth. That's a sell. Wow. That was fast. I think I'm doing this right. Nope, no sell. And just so you know, we are not worried about this number here too much because we're not adjusting our lot size. In a perfect world, oh, hold on, I need to go back actually. That's why that one went so fast. There we go. All right, delete that. There, that's looking a little more right. Okay. So we're not worried about the P&L showing here. We're more worried about the win rate. The reason why is because we are not adjusting our lot size in backtesting for the sake of time, but ideally we're trading a 1-to-1 risk-reward ratio, risking 1%. So once we are done trading the month, we'll go back and calculate what our results would be. Now, here's what's interesting with oil with the past 3 months that we've back tested. So the first month only won 38% of the time, which was an 18% loss P&L for or ROI, negative 18% for that month, and then negative 7% for the other month. We weren't able to back test May of 21 because the data was weird, but whatever. So we'll see if it continues to not work on oil. It seems to work pretty much on everything else consistently except for US dollar franc. For some reason, the pound has been pretty iffy as well. But yeah, oil is the only one that's been like really bad so far, which I actually really hope that it is bad, because if it is consistently bad, then we can actually legit take trades in the opposite. So like if this is a 40, if we end up finding out that this has a 40% loss, 40% win ratio all the time, then if we just flip the trades to the other side, then that's a 60% win ratio. So, well, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Okay, and we have a buy here. 126. Okay, that one lost. That's a sell. Sometimes you gotta look pretty close at some of these. That one won. Man, that one's tough. Decided not to take it. I didn't think it was touching. Oh, and we're already at 9 o'clock. So like I said, we're only trading from 7:30 a.m. to 9 a.m., hour and a half every day for the month of February is what we're back testing currently. To buy. If I'm rubbing my eyes a lot, it's because I've been driving all day and my eyes are dry and tired. I did some off-roading. Pretty exciting considering the torrential downpours and mud. Nope. Okay, next day. This seems to be going very fast for some reason. Huh. There's a buy. Okay, next day. To buy. Like I kind of mentioned, we're not super worried about our win rate as we go. Like we're not trying to win every single trade that we're back testing right now. All we're doing is trying to get what the win percentage is, so that when we're in a live market, we can have a lot of confidence in our strategy, even when we find a run of bad trades. But it doesn't look like, based off of the back testing we've done to this point, that this pair is one that we're actually going to be trading, unless it turns out that the win rate on this is so bad that if we just took the opposite trades, it would actually end up being really good. That's the only reason why we'd be looking at trading oil right now, unless the next few months prove that it's actually pretty good. But it's not how it's looking so far. There's a buy. Adjust our lot size. And at this rate, I'm actually hoping this one does really bad, because it would be really fun to actually trade a live, trade this in the live market and literally take the opposite of what the opposite trade that the strategy is telling us to do. It would just be so funny if it actually worked. And it looks like it's doing pretty bad so far, but we're still pretty early in the month. Alright, we're too far, so next day. There we go, that's a little better. There's a buy. Okay. And if you're watching and thinking, oh, he's going back and taking a trade that he already knows where it's going to go. Yeah, that's true. In some cases, like if I'm just clicking too fast and click a few bars ahead of the trade, I'm still going to go back and take the trade, because again, we're not trying to win a whole bunch here. We're just trying to find out what the actual win rate is on this strategy. So we're going to take every single trade that we see, no matter what, whenever there's a signal. Like right here. I lost. That's weird. Okay, next day. Ooh. There's a buy. There's a sell. There's a sell right at the end of the day, the trading period rather. There we go. Next day. There's a buy. Oh, man. There's a sell. There's another sell. And another buy. This does happen sometimes with this strategy where you got multiple trades going at the same time and often against each other. But like I said, we are taking every trade that we see, despite how ugly we may think it is. Because there's another buy. Yeah, you can see how choppy this 5-minute chart is here. Another signal here, buy. When I'm trading this in a live market, I've noticed that it does, well, and in backtesting, that it does tend to not do so great, especially in, you know, choppy ranges. So maybe if I see that when I'm taking trades in live market, maybe think twice about taking that trade. But for now, we're just taking every signal that we see, getting a true win rate. There's a buy. And that's the end of the day, so we're going to see where these trades go. Okay, we actually won most of those. Looks like it broke right at the end there, broke out of that range. There's a sell. Actually, that bar before it's this sell. That one won. Nope. There's a trade. That one lost. Next day. There's a buy. Roronoa Zoro says hi. Well, hello there. Welcome to the stream. Did I say that right? Roronoa. Roronoa. Okay, next day. Yeah, that's right. Oh, awesome. I'm not completely illiterate. Love it. Well, thanks for joining us on the stream. Feel free to ask any questions, comments, jokes, emotional outbursts, whatever you want. There's a sell. That one won real quick. Oh man, that is completely... Yeah, I think I'd take a trade there in the live market. When did you start day trading? It's hard to say exactly. I've been dabbling quite a bit in day trading, but I guess you could say I've fully committed myself to becoming a day trader as of maybe a couple months ago. So I took a course, online day trading course, and the company's actually the ones that are providing these indicators, which are proprietary to them, to the company. It's called Day Trade University. And once you go through the training, they actually fund you an amount of money, of their money, that you can trade. So that's what I'm doing right now. Well, not right now. I'm backtesting right now, but yeah. It's been a pretty good experience so far. Backtesting's, day trading's a tough trade to learn. And I think that's why most people fail, is because they don't put enough time into learning. They just give it a try for a few trades, lose a little bit of money, and then they don't ever try again. I think that's why most people technically fail at day trading. There's a buy here. It's 18. Actually got a sell there. Love from India. Thanks, brother. actually notice a lot of my viewers on my live streams are from India. Is day trading pretty big in India? There's a sell. Isn't there a pretty big holiday going on right now in India? Maybe not India, but more a Hindu holiday. Excuse my ignorance. 24. Yeah, Onam. All right, next day. Yeah, my full-time job, I sell cars, but it's just in Karali. I'm going to be honest, I have no idea what that means, but cool. Is Karali a city? Okay. Yeah, my full-time job, I sell cars, and I was working with some clients who were from India, and they were restricted in certain ways as to what they could do in the car buying process. I guess they weren't allowed to actually make purchases or something along those lines. Is that a sell? That is a sell. I've been trading for the past 2 years. Awesome. How's that? How's it been going for you? Yeah, in fact, if you look at some of the other videos on my channel, I've been doing a lot of different types of investing, trading. Most of my channel to this point has been stock options, but I feel like I gravitate more toward day trading. Still learning. Yeah, it takes a long time, and I think there's very few people who are willing to put in the time and effort to really learn how. I mean, I've been back testing strategies and looking at charts till I feel like my eyes are going to explode. But if you're interested, this is the program I went through. I'll go ahead and put a link in the chat. Let me just get it pulled up here. There we go. So I'm not paid by these people or sponsored in any way. This is just the program I went through, and that's how I got access to these indicators. If you donate $10, you actually get a free trial. Well, not free trial. You have to donate the $10, but it's a trial to try these indicators out for a month. Kind of get a feel for it before you really commit to the full program. So yeah, if they're interested in that, check it out. there's the sell. I'm actually surprised at this point that we have a winning percentage on this pair so far, or on oil, because in the past months of backtesting this pair, it's been very bad. So I'm actually surprised. There's a sell right at the end of the trading period for this day, and it ends up winning. All right, next day. I didn't skip a whole week, did I? I guess not. Wow, it's just going by quick. There's a sell right there. Same size. Yeah, both won. $24. Okay, next day. Oh gosh. I stopped leaning in. Neck's getting sore. Don't you draw levels on chart? No, that is not part of the strategy that I'm testing. But there are some other strategies that you could use levels, trends, or trend lines rather. But nope, this strategy is based purely off of signals that I'm taking based off of the price action and how it reacts to these pressure lines right here. This orange line, and then this indicator here, which is called the echo. So that's purely what this strategy is based off of. Not, and I'm definitely not saying that there is no value in drawing lines, trend lines, and channels and whatnot, but that's just currently not the strategy that I'm back testing right now. In this program, there's a lot of subjectivity to, you know, where you're going to draw a trend line. There's a lot of nuance, and so the program that I'm going through, they really like to promote strategies that have zero nuance or very, very little nuance. Because if you take the element of nuance out, or take away the maybe the less than precise ability to draw perfect trend lines or whatever, if you take all those variables out, then you're actually able to go back and find out what your exact win rate is, which is exactly what I'm doing and working on right now. So you just take the trade whenever you see the signal, because you know exactly what the win rate is. And again, I've done a little bit of day trading using trend lines and support and resistance and whatnot, and have had a little bit of success there, but it's like I said, there's a lot of nuance to it. Something you could definitely add to this particular strategy, though. I mean, once I know what my win rate is just by taking all these trades, maybe I could then go back and say, okay, well, what if I only take the trade if if I have room between where I am and a trend line. Maybe look at not taking trades near points of resistance or support. Make sure you have room to move. Something to definitely look at adding on. Once you know exactly what your win rate is with your strategy. And these are only a couple of the indicators that are available through this program. And once I'm finished up with this particular day, I'll open up a few of the other indicators. So you can kind of get an idea of what you can work with. Okay, so that's the day. Yeah, we'll do it on this chart. So this is the echo. This indicator is called the pressure. This orange line is part of an indicator called the TNT. So the rest of these lines here are the full TNT indicator. And then you have, these, which are called the majors and minors. They work very similar to like an RSI, and you can pretty much use them like an RSI, but they are a little bit different. Okay, take those off. Go back to how my chart was. So yeah, there are some other indicators that you can work with and build strategies around. But yeah, you're definitely not limited to just using these indicators when you're developing a strategy. Like I said, you can add some nuance by adding support and resistance, trend lines, and channels and whatnot. Definitely, even if your strategy doesn't use any of those, always good to be familiar with how to do all of that. This platform, this is specifically called Green Charts, and it's provided by Day Trade University. And if you want a little more info about that, I did put a link in the chat, just a couple of chats above that. I am from Utah in the United States, which is basically the same time zone as like most of Mexico. Okay, I do have a sell here. Let's take this. But yeah, something that I really like about this platform is that it's super easy to go back and back test the way that I am. I've played around a little bit with what's it called? The popular website. Hang on. TradingView, that's what it is. It's kind of hard to backtest specific strategies quickly on that. At least, I don't know, maybe there's a paywall that you have to... Yeah, TradingView. Unless there's a paywall that you have to get past in order to access some features. Have you implemented the Dow theory in any of your trades? I have never heard of the Dow theory. I would be interested in hearing about that, though. Did I get a buy here? Yes, there actually is a buy here. I hope I'm not missing trades because I'm distracted here. Dow theory. And okay, that one won. Okay, 2 days left month. 2 days left in the month. We're day trading, back testing. Oh, words. Words. Okay. Is this a sell? That's a sell. Yeah, this specific strategy, super simple. And I might try to, a little bit later after I get a good amount of more data, might look at tweaking it a little bit, see if I can increase the overall win rate. And then, I'll even show you. So these are, this is all my data for this specific strategy. So obviously, I mean, kind of a lot to look at when you don't know what you're looking at, but this is 1 month, another month, another month, and then another month. These are the pairs, number of trades, win rate, return on investment for that month, and then assuming a $10,000 account, risking 1%, 1-to-1 risk-reward ratio, that is the amount that you would have gotten on that pair. So trying to find out which one averages the best return on investment, which so far seems to be the Dow, the Aussie US dollar yen, and S&P 500. And then the Euro, US dollar, and gold has actually been decent as well. US dollar, Canadian dollar has been profitable, but not as good as some of the other pairs at this point, to this point, rather. But that could change based off of getting more data. So we're actually on the last pair for this month, which is oil. But yeah, working on getting making sure that our strategy is profitable, assuming that we take every single trade whenever trades come our way. And so far it looks like it is, assuming that we use the right train the right pairs. There's a sell. Two. I couldn't math there for a second. I'm actually really surprised right now because currently backtesting oil. Oil has been really bad on the other months that I've tested it, and it's actually at 55% right now, which is as many trades as you're taking with this strategy. 55% with the 1-to-1 risk reward ratio is you're making money fast at that kind of win rate. There's another. Oh no, just kidding, that's not a sell. That one did win. Is this a sell? That's a sell. Same size. Okay, end of the trading period. Alright, one more day. So after this day, we'll go log our results, and I'll dive a little bit deeper into that, and then maybe we'll look at trading, picking another month, and starting over on a new month. Nope. I'm curious about this Dow theory. I don't know if that guy's still here anymore. I'll probably just have to Google it. You know what? Let's look it up right now, because why not? Dow theory. Dow theory explained. here are the key tenets of the Dow theory. The averages discount everything. They reflect all relevant market information. The market moves in waves and trends, and the trend is assumed to exist until evidence suggests it is reversed. Volume must confirm the trend. Sounds like just taking trades with the trend. It's the basic premise. Maybe a little bit more to it. And what's great too is you don't have to use these charts for day trading. You can do whatever time frame you want. The longest time frame is a month. 1 minute, 2 minutes, 5 minutes, 10, 15, 30, 1 hour, 2 hour, 4 hours, 1 day, 1 week, and a month. So you can do longer term trades, and you can use these indicators, and they work. They work just fine on any time frame. So trade. Nope. Okay, so we officially have our results for backtesting oil on February of 2023. I can get my calculator out so you can see how I'm doing this. All right, so number of trades here, win rate, so 56 times 0.54. So I won 30 trades out of 56. Okay. 56 minus 30. So my percentage is the difference between these two numbers right here, 30 and 26. So 4% return on investment on this single pair, making all those trades for this month. Which is a $400 return, assuming a $10,000 account, risking 1%, 1-to-1 risk to reward. 56 at 54, 56 trades at 54%. Okay. So we have officially backtested 4 months, every trade on 10 different charts. Dow, Euro, Aussie, Pound, Franc, Canadian dollar, yen, all to the US dollar, gold, S&P 500, and oil. All right, let's calculate our averages and let's see if that has changed, which pairs. We're going to be looking at trading in a live market. So we'll go with the Dow first. So on the Dow, I have 5%, 23%, 4%, and 53% equals, oh gosh, is there a back button? Just have to do it again. 5 plus 23 plus 4 plus 4. 36. 5, 23, 4, 4. 5, 23, 4, 4. Okay. Divide that by 4. Average win return per month of 9% so far. Okay, same thing for the Euro now. 12 plus 15 minus 10 plus 2 equals, divide by 4, that is 4.75. let's do the same thing for the Aussie US dollar. All right, 9 plus 13 plus 8 plus 0. Divide by 4. 7.5%. Okay, pound US dollar. Let's see our average return for the 4 months we back tested. Minus 11 plus 7 minus 1 plus 1. That's negative 4. Divide by 4, that is going to be negative 1% return. Okay, now US dollar franc. So what, 9 minus 10 minus 18 plus 4. Divide by 4, negative 3.75. So far the franc is the worst pair. All right, now let's do the US Canadian dollar pair for the last 4 months. What our average return was on that pair. So 3 plus 4 plus 8 plus 1 equals, divide by 4, is a 4% return. All right, same thing for the US dollar yen. $13 plus 6 plus 2 plus 2. Divide by 4, that is 5.75. Okay, let's see what we get with gold. Where'd my calculator go? There it is. So 1 plus 10 plus 6 plus 7, 24 divided by 4 is 6. That is so interesting. I remember when I was back testing gold on the first month, it was like super negative for the half month, like the first half of the month, and then it caught up and ended up being 1% positive. And now it's actually so far one of the better pairs at 6%. Okay, let's see where S&P 500. See where that one puts us. So negative 1 plus 11 plus 20 minus 19. So this one's kind of scary because overall it is profitable, but there have been very, 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 very bad months. I mean, minus 18. Oop, not wrong one, sorry. Minus 19. Minus 1. But then there was one positive 20. So, yeah, that's kind of scary. 275 is its return. Its average return for the 4 months I tested. All right, let's go back and look at oil. Calculator. So negative 18 minus 7. Wasn't able to get data on that one, so, and then plus 4. And then divide that by 3. That's negative. Hang on. Why is this such a weird number? I probably fat fingered something. Let's do that again. Minus 18. Minus 7. Plus 4. Yeah, negative 21 divided by 4. Yeah, so negative 5.25. So that's actually the worst one so far. So now, all right, so that does actually change. So up to this point, we have been trading S&P 500. It looks like we are not going to do that anymore, and we are instead going to be trading the euro, or maybe the, hold on, let's just do this. So the top one is still the Dow, which is so interesting. You think the S&P 500 would be similar to the Dow, but the Dow is still rocking it at 9% monthly. So we'll make that green. So we will be keeping that one. Second best one is gold, which is pretty surprising. Which is pretty surprising to me, actually, just because in the live market I actually haven't had that much luck with gold, and I've done other strategies with it, just a little bit with this one so far, but yeah, it hasn't been the greatest pair for me up to this point. Next best one, oh sorry, Aussie was better than the gold, so gold's number 3, and gold is also tied so far at 6% with the yen, US dollar yen. Next best pair looks like is the euro. Which has also been a bit of a scary pair, just with back testing, just considering, I mean, it got really good 12% another month, really good 15% another month, but then it was down 10% and then up 2%. So see, and this is why I want to get as much data as possible. And it looks like the CAD is still profitable. S&P 500 is still profitable. Oh gosh, I want to change the color of that. Is still profitable. I'm only able to pick 5 of these to trade in the live market. Otherwise, I'm just looking at too many charts, and there's just too much to look at, and I'm going to miss a whole bunch and make mistakes. So I'm only picking the 5 best ones. It looks like oil has been sure. Gosh dang it, I keep pushing the wrong one. Oil has been the worst. US dollar franc also not good. And the pound US dollar also not good, which is actually really surprising to me. Did it again. Yep, that is also very surprising to me. So when we are live trading Tuesday morning, we're not going to be online Monday morning because it is a holiday, and holidays there's no volume in the market, so we are not going to be trading Monday morning. But Tuesday morning we're going to be trading the Dow, Euro, US dollar, Aussie US dollar, US dollar yen, and gold. Definitely not oil, franc, or the pound. Okay, well, let's pick another random month. Let's just do February again, except a year earlier, so February 2022. Again, we're just trying to get as much data as possible so we can really lock in our win rate. Now, just actually one more thing I want to do here. Just based off of the 4 months we've back tested with these 10 pairs, if we had traded our best 5 pairs our average return. So 9 plus 4.75 plus 8 plus 6 plus 6 equals, so assuming that we took every single trade within those 5 pairs, within the time frames that we've tested on these 4 months, we would have averaged a 33.75% return. Again, which is insane. If you can make those sort of returns every month, I mean, you're literally doubling your account in 3 months. Yeah, that is crazy, guys. Times that by 4. After 4 months, you would have doubled your account. I mean, from where you started, you'd have a 135% return, and then obviously you're going to adjust your lot sizes. So, yeah, man, it's looking pretty good so far. But let's at least get one more full month in before we get too excited. We want as much data as possible. We want our results. We want so much data that we are just so confident with what we're trading that we have no doubt what sort of returns we're going to get once we actually really start trading this in the live market. So let's see. You know what? I'm actually going to call it quits for tonight. I'm going to spend some time with the wife before bed. But maybe I'll be back doing some more back testing on Monday. I'll probably be here Monday morning doing some back testing, but not live trading. But we will be doing live day trading Tuesday morning, 7:30 a.m. Mountain Time. That would be 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time. So feel free to join me. Thanks for joining us on my stream tonight. Till next time.